I've been thinking about making a guide to help set the angles on a bevel gauge for some time, and because I just had a new bevel gauge for my birthday, I've decided to get on and make one. Up till now I've used the protractor, and that's a bit fiddly, and it would help if I got a better protractor, to be honest. The other thing I've been doing is setting the angle on my miter saw and then using the bevel gauge to replicate the angle off that. But this is a lot better, it's quicker and it's easier. And I did some research and I found you can actually buy these things, and there's some really nice ones, so you could just buy one. But if you want to make your own, then I'll put a link in the description below so you can print out the guide, and I'll show you now how to make one. I'm just trimming the edges off to make it a little bit easier to work with. You'll need a piece of board. I'm using plywood. You could use MDF or anything else you could think of. Even plexiglass would work as well. And it needs to be around about the same size as the gauge, or slightly oversized because we're going to trim it down. And the only other thing to make sure of is to make sure one of the edges is completely flat. Now I'm going to fold one of these edges over right along the line. It doesn't matter which edge you do, but I'm going to do this one. And what I'm going to do before I fold it is I'm going to score it. I'm going to try and get as accurate as I can along that line. I'm just using a scraper to do that. And then fold along that line. I just let the adhesive tack off a little bit. The edge of the board needs to line up against the edge of that guide, and you can check that by using your square and checking it against the 90-degree setting. And using your table saw, trim off the other edge. With a sanding block, I'm going to just clean up that edge, but I'm just going across this front corner. I'm not going to affect the edge there. I'm going to put some clear laminate on it just to give it some protection. You could even spray it with a bit of clear spray, or even just brush on some water-based poly or something like that would work, but I've got this stuff, so I'm going to use it. Now it's just a case of putting your bevel gauge against one of the edges and setting it to the angle that you want. And at the moment I've got this one set to 25 degrees, and if I swap that over I can test how accurate it is and check it against the 25-degree mark that side, and I reckon that is pretty accurate. And if you push it up to the thinner line, which is half a degree, so the bold lines are a full degree, the thinner lines are half a degree, you can see that that is actually quite a long way off half a degree. So even if that measurement there of 25 is ever so slightly off, it'd probably be something like 20th of a degree or something like that. I don't really know, but anyway, it's pretty accurate, and it's accurate enough for what I need. It was just a quick video, and hopefully it was useful to somebody. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.